You boss, fuck you, man.
Welcome to episode 3 of the Brain Dead podcast.
Like the video if you are brain dead.
Yeah. As always, I'm joined by the co-hostess with the mostest. I think that makes you a girl, right?
Yeah, you fuck. Hi, I'm Odie. Welcome to the podcast.
He does Twitch and things, apparently. I don't know.
Yeah, I do Twitch and things.
Do you want to talk a bit about what you've been doing recently over on Twitch? Because you've been slapping it recently, dog.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of streams. I've been doing some Minecraft streams. I've been doing some Rainbow Six Siege streams. And I have a video out about my Rainbow Six stream where I complain that the game is too balanced. That's balanced in quotation marks because I fucking hate it.
Yeah, make sure you go check out OP's channel, link in the description. We got
hopefully the link's in the description this episode, you fuck.
Oh shit, they're getting exposed, going on drama alert. Speaking about drama, Tom, do you want to get into a bit about what you were telling me about before the stream? I need to cut you off because you were killing content.
Yeah, there's just a lot of boxing news going on recently. The fucking Ace family, apparently the wife's cheating, jumping into Jake Paul's DMs. So the big guy Austin wants to fight someone, and Deji's gonna make 57 videos on it.
That's cool, bro. You need the content. If you need the content, you need the content.
But this is a drama alert.
No, this isn't drama alert.
We are not Keemstar. We are not Gnome Boy. But
apparently Keemstar's giving you an Xbox, right?
No, I've entered the giveaway. I'm being scammed. Keemstar, I love you, Pappy. Please give me Xbox.
I swear you told me off camera that Keemstar was giving you the Xbox.
No, he's doing a giveaway.
That was confirmed. Oh, okay.
No, it's not confirmed.
That'd be nice of him, though. Are we still going with the Xbox? Yeah, I've been watching a lot of pro PS5 things recently, and I've been hearing that the PS5 is actually outweighing the Xbox a little bit, but
I want to pay the extra £400 to be able to float a ping pong ball on top of my Xbox.
That's true. That is pretty lit, bro. Are you getting the PC block version? I don't remember if we discussed this.
I don't know.
It's a bit more expensive, but it's going to be worth it to have the old disc tray. Yeah, have you seen the vape trick that people have been doing? Been smoking the vape and blowing inside of Xbox, and Xbox had to release a thing on Twitter being like, hey, please do not blow vape smoke inside the Xbox.
Yeah, I saw that.
Imagine going out and spending like £500 on a new Xbox just to blow like strawberry bubblegum vape inside of it.
Yeah, but everyone who did it got a new one. They were like, oh yeah, my Xbox is smoking, please give new.
For real? Oh hell yeah! Bill Gates is a very giving man, apparently. I don't know. He's never given me shit. Could give me a new Xbox. That'd be nice. Bill Gates wants his Brain Dead podcast.
Billy boy, please give stuff.
Been playing the new Call of Duty Cold War. It's lots of fun, very frustrating, just like all the Call of Duties. He hasn't, but you know, you could get that shit sorted out and we could play it. But you know, dude's lazy.
Yeah, we need to game share again.
I don't know why it keeps cutting us off, bro. It's like Bill Gates is like, oh, hold on, he's trying to game share. Let me cut that cord.
I think it's because I'm trying to like glitch it onto my main when I'm doing it on my second account.
How many people are you game sharing with? That might be the issue.
I'm not game sharing with anybody.
Oh, okay, alright, fair enough then.
I was game sharing with Joe, but I've got all these games and we're not game sharing anymore, so I guess I have them.
Maybe that's why. Maybe something fucked up in the Matrix. But anyway, yeah, Call of Duty, it's fine. It's not a bad game. It's a bit of the regular, you know, you got your campers, lots of fun. Not yet to play zombies, but I will eventually. So what have we got to talk about on today's podcast? We've been doing a whole bunch of behind the scenes planning. I think we're going to go with one of Tom's trailers first. Do you want to watch the teaser for Black Adam? I believe the internet was right.
I haven't watched it yet, so I guess we're gonna watch it together here.
I've seen it 300 times because I can't wait. I called this years ago. I said Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson will be playing Black Adam. It's perfect.
Hey, what the fuck?
Oh shit! Spoiler alert. Did you not see the thumbnail?
You just spoiled.
Did you not see the thumbnail?
I just fucking clicked on a video. Alright, here we go. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Bet.
5,000 years
Again,
ago,
super-
Kondak was a melting
Is that
pot of
Dwayne the
cultures,
Rock,
wealth,
Dwayne the Rock
power,
Johnson?
and magic.
He's a big fat. He's a good guy, man. I'm glad he's finally
Yet
getting
most
into
of us
comic
had
book
nothing.
movies.
Can we
except for
finally
the
smell what
chains
he's cooking?
around our necks.
He's got the physique. for it.
Kondak needed a hero.
It's Rock Daddy.
Instead, they got me. I did what needed to be
I'm
done.
not gonna lie, that's kind of
and
racist.
they
Where's White
imprisoned me
Adam?
for it.
True. I think White Adam is Shazam. 'Cause that's the big fight.
Now,
So there you go. Yeah, that's the whole
5,000 years
the
later,
whole intro to being the Rocky movie.
I'm free.
He's a little shadow man.
and I give you my word.
This is just a teaser, just a preface. That this isn't like.
Yeah,
None
there's-
will
there's
ever
n-
stop
there's
me
no-
again.
Like you can tell that's the Rock, right? It's like
Yeah.
it's the Rock. Getting all Black Adam. You like Shazam, right? There you go.
Yeah,
There's the picture. Hold on, we'll
yeah.
talk about Shazam in a second. Look at that awesome picture. Look at the Rock there in that suit. He fills it out so well. Fucking, he's got the people's eyebrow going on like it's 1998 Raw. Oh yeah, it looks like it's about to hit someone with a rock bottom. I swear to God, if he does not give Shazam the people's elbow in the Shazam versus Black Adam film, I'm gonna be so mad.
I want him to
Shazam
ask what his name is and then say, I don't care what your name is.
It doesn't matter what your name is, jabroni. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, you liked Shazam, right? Which is surprising for you because you're a Marvel fan. Don't really fucks with the DC, but to be fair, I don't fucks with the DC.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed that film. I really enjoyed Shazam.
Shazam was like one of the first actually good DC films. Obviously before Joaquin Phoenix's Joker came out. Yeah, no, Shazam was really funny. It had a lot of good notes to it. Yeah, looking forward to Black Adam. What do you think about the choice for Black Adam being Dwayne the Rock?
I mean, it's been speculated online for
It's been going on for years, hasn't it?
He's been going on for ages.
People have been saying it's going to be The Rock for a long time, so it's kind of funny to see that they actually went with that choice. Have you seen Black Adam in anything else? Because I know you're not a big comic book reader. You don't watch any of the animated shorts. Have you seen Black Adam?
No, not really, but I've heard a lot about... Wait, no. Injustice, the game.
Yeah, I was literally just about to say, I think you've seen him in Injustice 2, because I'm pretty sure I used to whoop your ass with him on a daily basis.
Yeah, I remember his freaking finishing move where you put me through the Pyramid of Giza.
Yeah, I did main Black Adam when I used to play Injustice 2 online. He's a very good sweat-based character.
You used to main Red Hood.
Yeah, Red Hood's a fucking sick character, bro.
That kind of leads us into something.
Speaking about Red Hood, Tom,
Ding,
what did you get to watch of? I know you're having a bit of difficulty with the new DC animated film Death in the Family.
I got up to Red Hood becomes Red Hood.
So talk
No. In my notes, I got up to Batman replaces Robin.
Batman replaces Robin how?
He gets Nightwing.
Oh yeah. Well, to be fair, Nightwing has always been a big part of it. So I think this is probably where I'm going to take over because I'm actually secretly the big brain, the big comic book brain. This DC short is based off of a 1988 comic called Death in the Family. It's actually a really controversial comic if you weren't aware. The comic makers actually put up a poll in a comic, basically on the back page of a comic. They put, will Robin survive or die? And they left it up to the fans of the comics to decide. Basically, there's a number you could call. If you called one number, it tallied a vote for Robin lives. If you called a second number, it tallied a vote for Robin dies. And the fan base actually chose Robin to die in the comic book series, which was totally out of left field because, you know, Robin's like a well-beloved character. And that did spawn probably one of the greatest anti-heroes of all time, Red Hood, which is what this film is centered around. There's 7 total endings for it. It's a proper wild ride. So to just go and give it a watch. What do you think about Red Hood, Thomas? I called you by your full name then. Delete that.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh fuck!
First day, bro. FBI.
I mean, you got doxed last episode. It's only fair.
Yeah. Did you watch the entirety of last episode? Because I did put it out.
Yes, I did. I cooked it. What? No, I watched it. I watched it while cooking a burger. I watched it while cooking a burger. I got my shit mixed up.
I was gonna say, I'm surprised you managed to cook the whole video. It's a pretty long video.
Yeah, I just threw my new phone in the fucking frying pan and started whipping it up.
Oh yeah, bro. So yeah, have you seen much else of Red Hood out of Injustice 2 and this short film?
No.
You should definitely start investing your time into DC a little more because it's got some really interesting, cool characters. I think
DC hasn't got its movies, but it's got its animations. I can tell you that
the
right now.
animated shorts are miles above anything DC do, which is funny because I've watched a lot of the Marvel animated films and holy shit, mucho stinky. It's like the opposite. It's like DC make the good animated but the terrible films.
Hey, bro, you shut your fucking mouth. I grew up with animated Spider-Man.
No, I'm not talking about the original series. I love the Amazing Spider-Man series and all that. That's all good stuff. I'm talking about the what do they call it? I actually have it over here on my DVD shelf. It's called the Marvel Knights. There's like a Doctor Strange, a Hulk. They're all not very good. They're all like PG, not very good at all. So yeah, that's my stance on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, definitely very cool. You should definitely go check out.
It's like the Illuminati in Marvel Comics. It's got like Doctor Strange. It's got Iron Man. It's got Professor X.
A pretty cool callback to something from real life.
Don't hurt us. We are part of Illuminati.
Brain dead, spreading terror to the masses.
Just don't hurt us. I don't want to wake up in Mexico.
Why wouldn't you want to wake up in Mexico? It gets lit. I think it's time to... What did you have for trailers? I forgot because you stole them all.
Well, the next one is either the Batman or Miles Morales Spider-Man.
Batman was originally cut from episode 1. We were supposed to.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to do that, but we jambled too much.
To be fair, the Batman has been delayed for us, so I think it's only fair that we've now delayed the Batman trailer on Brain Dead for 2 episodes. We
out-pizzaed the hut.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. So yeah, get up the Batman trailer because this is honestly my favorite trailer of this year, maybe the past 2 years.
You see it?
Not yet. I'm sure it's coming up. There it is.
All right.
I see you've already watched the Batman breakdown trailer.
Yeah.
How fucking cool is the Riddler in this?
I know.
We won't pause it because that makes editing a pain in the ass. We'll just talk about it as we go.
As you were saying, we won't pause it.
I'm being called.
It's happening again. What the fuck?
Hello?
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. How's work going?
Okay, good.
Not very good, no.
Hey, Lana.
Thomas says, hey, we're in the middle of filming the podcast.
Yeah, okay, I'll talk to you later.
She said, hey. She said, I'll talk to you later then. Alright.
Didn't have to do that. You could have talked.
No, it's cool. We got to film the podcast. All right, cut back to the start, and I'll make it look good in post. All right.
Let's go.
Let's go. Totally natural. Did not just reshoot this.
I did watch the breakdown of this, I think it's kind of nice that they didn't go with a Riddler's comic look.
Oh my god, I hate the Riddler in the comic. This Riddler is just so out of left field. Of like, he's got like a World War II mask, right? I saw that from a breakdown. He's wearing like a Polish gas mask apparently. And I love the duct tape suffocation kill. It's just such a dark Batman.
Yeah. This isn't like a Batman movie, it's a fucking detective movie.
Yeah, definitely. But it's cool though, because it's, it's what Batman should be. It's, it's dark. It's supposed to be like Batman Year One. Gets his start.
He drew it in crayon. Oh my god, it's the vampire.
It's Bat robbing them. Have you seen him in his tracksuit? Isn't he just like the best boy ever?
Please do not lie. What is the price?
Rob Pattinson. Oh yeah. Is that Catwoman?
I think Catwoman is in this.
She should be. It's like a I think they're doing.
Yeah,
like
we saw her in set photos. Look, there she is.
Yeah, but it's kind of like early Catwoman because she's got the ski mask instead of the like leather mask.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, that's a combo. Batman's like, we don't kill people, we just put them in a coma.
That was so missed. He could have said, "I'm justice."
You're justice.
I'm Batman.
Well, it's definitely not George Clooney Batman.
Okay,
Have you seen the rumors about the two pistols being what makes the Batman symbol in the
yeah, it might be the pistol that killed his parents.
Yeah. He's like cut the pistol in half to make the bat symbol. It's pretty sick. To be fair play to them on the marketing. Did you see the ending there where it was like, release date, question mark, you know, because the Riddler's all question mark.
Fucking come out.
But it actually works though, because the Riddler's like, he's like a question mark guy, like that's like his symbol, but it actually works for the current climate we're in because we never know when we're gonna get the fucking film. Could be 2030 for all we know. But that is a film you've got to be hyped for, even if you're not a DC fan. The retelling of the Batman story is always great. Did you watch not the Affleck Batmans? Did you watch the one with Bane in it?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
We talked about this one of the previous episodes.
We did? Oh, okay, don't worry. I'm brain dead. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that looks really cool. It's a nice grungy, dark Batman feel. Definitely.
I don't think Robert Pattinson's like the one to fit the role, but I think it's gonna grow on us, and we're gonna grow to like it.
It's weird because I remember talking to fellow comic book enthusiasts like 2 or 3 years ago when Robert Pattinson was like a rumor. It's kind of like the Black Adam situation where The Rock was a rumor for so long. It started
like the Deadpool got cast.
Yeah, exactly. But it was like talking 2 or 3 years ago. It was like, oh yeah, you know, he's like a decent actor, but he's not like bulky enough. He's kind of like the emo Batman.
Yeah, he did have a lot of trouble. That I hear building muscle for the role.
He's okay taking weight off because he did it for a film called The Good Time. If you've not seen that, that's a great Robert Pattinson film. So
have you seen the one where he's in the lighthouse and it's black and white?
Yeah, The Lighthouse. He's a phenomenal actor. He does really good at He's a really good method actor. He's really good at playing these dark, broody, serious scenes. Serious
Twilight.
That's what I want. Twilight. I've seen the first Twilight, and then I've seen bits of all the other ones, obviously, because Mum's such a big fan of them.
I had to see them all.
So I've only ever seen them when Mum's watching them. When my mum's been watching them, I've only ever seen like small cut segments of it. But you've seen all of them all the way through.
Yeah.
You hold the biggest L to date.
Not really.
This is a continuous thing being brought to the Brain Dead podcast. Every episode we hand out the L of the week. And this week, the L of the week goes out
I was
to
forced to. I was forced to. It's not my fault.
The first annual weekly L of the week goes to ODOP for watching all the Twilight.
Don't hurt me, no. I had to. There was nothing else to do. It's when I didn't have. It's when I didn't have an Xbox.
To be fair, right. He was a vampire. In that, vampires turn to bats. It's kind of come full circle if you think about it.
What?
It's a conjoined universe. Speak about conjoined universes. I've not been able to get
just a theory. A film theory.
Matt, pat signs off. All right. I've not been able to get this goddamn film out of my head since I've watched it. Have you seen the new Adam Sandler film on Netflix? This is a sentence.
Halloween.
Oh, for God's sakes! This is a sentence I never hope I'd ever have to bring up.
I've not seen it, but I've seen a little snippet of it when Olivia was watching
it. It's arse.
Whenever
they are paying that man to produce shit.
Whenever I go on Netflix, it's like, have you seen this movie? Please watch this movie. Please, for the love of fucking God, watch this movie.
Sank a lot of money into getting Adam Sandler to star in this film. Please just watch it. I watched it. It's not good. I like Adam Sandler. I get that he's memed on a lot, but I like Happy Gilmore, like Billy Madison. I like a lot of his older films. But oh my God, this film
I always quote that movie. Fucking today, Junior.
It was actually, well, this is what I wanted to get to because I kind of segued it. There is a shared universe. Adam Sandler's films have a shared universe, and Hubie's Halloween actually has a reference to Billy Madison in it. Do you remember the bullies in the film? I know we're talking a couple of years back, probably since you've seen it. When was the last time you saw it? I don't know how relevant this is going to be to you.
2 or 3 years ago.
Well, do you remember there's a side character and it's like a ginger group of family, and they all say "Oh Doyle rules." Like they always like do something like devious, like throw rubbish at Adam Sandler, and then go "Oh Doyle rules."
I mean, I wouldn't know, but that probably does happen.
Yeah, it does happen. And anyway, yeah, they continue that trend on in Hubie Halloween. I was just like, what? Shared universe? And there's another shared universe in that because there is a character from an old Adam Sandler film. Have you ever seen the golfing film, Happy Gilmore?
Oh yeah, I love that movie.
Do you know?
I can recite that.
Yeah, I've got another obscure character in it, but this is what I mean. You've got to.
Please let it be the crocodile.
It's not the crocodile, but that would have been ace. It's actually even more obscure. Do you know Ben Stiller, who is in Night in the Museum?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Who did he play in Happy Gilmore?
In Happy Gilmore, he plays a very small character. He plays the person who looks after Happy Gilmore's grandma in the retirement home. He's got like the big handlebar.
Oh yeah, that bastard that like.
Yeah, he makes them sew blankets. Anyway, he's in fucking Hubie Halloween, like as himself. He's got the handlebar mustache. He's got the name tag. It's literally him. He's in Hubie Halloween. He plays like an asylum caretaker. So Adam Sandler's films are a shared universe. It's just so weird. It is. It's literally the Sandlerverse. I've like Googled it a couple of times, and now it's starting to take traction. But it's funny because I actually noticed this not too long ago. There's another random Adam Sandler film. You know the big scam about Adam Sandler, right? Everybody should know it by now. They pay him to make these films, but he just uses them as a vacation. He gets all his friends to star in them. Have you ever noticed how in all of Adam Sandler's films, it's always the same fucking cast. It's always the same cast of not funny people. The guy who plays Paul Blart. It's always the same fucking Rob Schneider. It's always fucking Rob Schneider. You know, it's always
the guy who plays Paul Blart. He brings him to every fucking movie.
Yeah,
they were in Grown Ups together. I'm not gonna lie, the Grown Ups was it was an amazing.
I don't like Grown Ups.
I like Grown Ups, but they're in every fucking film together. I mean, Pixels.
It's because it
He's
has.
Hubie Halloween, right?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he actually. I didn't recognize him in that. He looks pretty cool, and he plays a cop. But I think Adam Sandler's referenced that they do this because it's like a way that he gets to hang out with his friends and get his friends a paycheck, and just piss about basically. It'd be like if every time I was making a film, I just brought you onto the film, even though you weren't funny or anything. I just brought you onto the film so you could get a paycheck and be in the film.
Are you trying to say something?
Go subscribe to the ODDOP YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's what
I
think, bitch boy.
If you want to see quality content.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anyway, I was watching another old. Take a sip, you filthy bitch. Couple of weeks back, me and Lana were watching a Adam Sandler film, and there's just another random shared universe reference. This is definitely a film you wouldn't have seen. Have you ever seen 21st Dates?
No.
It's basically a film where Adam Sandler dates this mentally retarded chick. No, that's a joke. That's not PC. He dates this woman who had a head injury, and she keeps forgetting stuff, basically. And they star in a film again. They star in a film together again. There's the sentence I was trying to string along. And there's a character.
Wait, is the girl the guy who plays Mall Cop? Please let it be.
No.
Fucking imagine.
It's Drew Barrymore. Have you ever seen Santa Clara Diet on Netflix?
I've seen something about it. I've not seen all of it. You should watch
Santa Clara Diet. That shit slaps. But it's the mum in that basically, and it's just weird to think there's like a Sandlerverse. Have you seen the Netflix film Uncut Gems? That's probably the best thing Adam Sandler's ever done.
Nope, not seen it.
It's great. He plays a Jewish jewels dealer, and he like sells jewels to like NBA players, but he's also a bit of a scumbag. It's great. It's a good film. Bit long, but yeah. So there's just a little rant about Adam Sandler and the many things he gets up to. So OP, I've got a bit of a surprise for you. You remember last episode how we ranked the Spider-Man films? Tom, I want you to rank the Sandlerverse. No, I'm only joking. No. We won't do that.
I thought you were about to say you want me to rank the MCU.
No, that's gonna have to be like a long project because we'd have to.
If we're not
That's
doing that on the
it by
podcast,
phases.
I'm making it a separate video. It's gonna be uploaded on my channel.
He's stealing it for his YouTube channel.
It's mine now. I'll screen record like a fucking a tier list,
Oh, okay, yeah, and put the pictures in.
and then make a really clickbait thumbnail.
That was quite a trend for like 1 week on YouTube, wasn't it? The
A
tier
tier
list.
list.
It was
Yeah.
fun while it lasted, but it was.
I'm gonna
literally just
grab your
talking
attention
over
by putting a
static
picture of the
image.
Dark World up and saying the best film ever. And then you've got to click on it to hear my opinion.
Mistaken. Yeah, and then
Yeah, no,
actually
but I
when you
don't
get
actually
into
like
it,
that
it's
film.
like F. No, that's too harsh. It's like an E. It's like an E. It's like an E, right? It's not an F. It's not the worst.
The Dark World didn't do anything.
I can watch it.
They just wanted it there just so they could introduce the ether.
Yeah, basically.
That's what that
It's
film
kind
was.
of funny because we didn't know what they were like building up to. So like every time we were watching a film and getting invested in it, it was actually just secretly a ploy for them to like introduce something new and sell us to the bigger concept. We're a lot more aware of that now, Marvel fans. You said you wanted to talk a bit about drama. Have you heard about anything going on with fellow UK YouTuber Pyrocynical?
Oh yeah, I've heard a lot about that. Apparently,
This is a fucking
furry.
Did you see that coming? Because Pyrocynical is like one of like he's like kind of like an edgelord or like one of those like unpopular people in high school, but is then like school outside of high school.
He makes fun of them.
Yeah, and he's like kind of like an edgy dude. He's like a cool edgy dude, but apparently it's well known that he's like a
His
furry.
persona is his channel art.
Yeah,
How
well,
did you see this coming?
no. To be fair, a lot of YouTubers for like, do you not remember the like 80s aesthetic like syntho wave? Yeah. Everybody did it. Like fucking Leafy started that like cancerous trend off where everyone was doing like the 80s aesthetic, and a couple of people did have. Yeah. Oh god, if you're still doing the 80s aesthetic, fucking stop. That shit is so dead.
I can name a few YouTubers.
Vaporwave is just absolutely dead. But I didn't see Pyrocynical's avatar and think, oh, there's like a nonce. I just thought like, oh, okay, like he's got like a fox avatar, whatever, you know. It's not like your avatar's Jaeger, yeah. So, but I don't think you're a German. I don't think you're a German war vet.
I'm far from it. Fucking, we have Jewish heritage.
My background is Godzilla. Yeah, Godzilla. But would that make me a furry? Because Godzilla's technically a reptile.
Big scaly boy.
Am I a scaly? But yeah, no, it's really interesting what's going on with Pyrocynical. It's not just that he's a furry. I like that. That's everybody's biggest problem. Everyone's like, yo, he's a fucking furry. But there's been allegations of him being a nonce. Like, that's the issue.
Hey, I'm not siding with him there, but just to be fair, no form of age was ever spoken about in these messages.
Did you watch the Blowbacks video?
No, I watched Scarce's video.
There was a video released. Oh shit, I think it was either today or yesterday. You need to go and watch it because new information has released, and the guy who is dropping all the information about Pyrocynical literally mentioned he was 15 several times. Like I don't want to get done for slander. I don't want to say something, then be wrong, and then have Pyrocynical be like.
What I've heard, there was no form of them talking about each other's ages.
Yeah. Well, like I said, how long ago did you watch that video?
2 days ago.
Yeah, there was like a very recent video. Honestly, I feel like it was maybe actually this morning it came out, and there is like genuine proof that he said his age was 15 on several occasions.
I mean, if that's there, I'm gonna look into it after.
15 hours ago. 50 like new evidence came out 15 hours ago. So the evidence you've seen is outdated, and there is actual proof now from I think it was Discord DM. It's come from Discord. Oh my god, what is it with like the scum of the earth being bred in Discord? Like, why is that where the fucking socialites hang out?
Soon we will make a Discord server for the Brain Dead podcast.
Brain Dead will never be on Discord because apparently that's where the furry nonces hide out.
You won't have any furry. We'll make rules, no weebs. Wait.
I could have swore Pyrocynicals made jokes about furries and like mass genocides of furries. I could be wrong because all these commentary people, they all like meld into one.
I
Like,
mean, I do
so-
like his content.
I like some of his videos, but he's not made a video in 2 weeks. I wonder why. He's denying all allegations, though, right?
No. He posted on his Reddit that he did take part in the.
Yeah, no, that part.
He's not a
yeah.
nonce. He's not a nonce. That's what he said.
Yeah. No, I know, I got you. I did see him say that he is a furry, but he's not a nonce. But like new evidence, like I can't say that he is for sure, but new evidence is pointing to this kid is 15. And for anybody that's watching this and isn't into YouTube drama, because I know there's probably people who are like, who the fuck is Pyrocynical? Pyrocynical is a somewhat famous UK YouTuber who does commentary videos, he does reaction videos, and quite recently he's gotten into a bit of drama over some pictures that he commissioned from a supposed 15-year-old lad, a boy. And the pictures were not safe for work, which means that they were like sexualized drawings of his persona. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. He wanted like his persona like fat, which I understand is like a big thing in the furry world. They like to see their like personas be fat for some reason, and they like crushing.
I mean, I read all the receipts of the messages. It's fucking. Oh, that shit's dangerous.
It's degenerate. It's degeneracy. That's what it is, because this whole idea, I've done a bit of research into it because I did want to bring this up on the stream. And the whole idea of this in making the persona bigger is because they're into crushing. They're into the idea of like their persona crushing another person's persona. They like to bring their two characters together and make them.
And when they're like sexting, whatever you want to call it, like. When the personas start fucking kissing, they say you can hear the fucking past animals they've eaten rumbling in the tummy. That's something in the receipts of the Pyrocynical messages.
That's just fucked up, dog. That's not okay. And like I said, I've got a great amount of respect for Pyrocynical. Had a great amount of respect for Pyrocynical. It'll still be there if all of this is proven as wrong, because I personally don't think there's anything wrong with being a furry. I get the meme is kill all furries and yada yada yada, but in all honesty, like
furries versus gamers.
100%. If you want to break it down and you want my actual beliefs, I really don't think there's anything wrong with you wanting to do something behind the scenes.
Start a news channel.
Was that sorry? You cut out.
KIDZZILA News.
Oh god, no. I am not competing against Daddy Keemstar. Never. Gnomestar will forever be the #1 news source on YouTube. And if anybody's not subscribed to Drama Alert, get over there right now and win my boy Odido P an Xbox.
Yes, just give them my Twitter handle.
He needs that Xbox to feed.
I need it.
He's got 6 children. He needs the Xbox to feed.
They're all over there. You see them. They're just invisible. They're
Where's
in
Max?
The
Get him. Bring him on stream. Bring him on stream. No, wake him up and bring him on stream.
I'm kind of not wearing pants.
Oh, okay. No, don't do that. Don't do that, don't get. I don't want Pyrocynical watching the video.
Come here. No,
That's
he's not coming. He's not coming.
We know he's there. We know you have children now. Please give Tom the Xbox. He needs
it's for Max. I've got an Xbox One. I'm perfectly fine with it.
Have you seen what PS are doing with the PS4? That if you have a PS4, you can streamcast your PS5 to the PS4 in another room. Like that's kind of a game changer.
Wait, what do you mean?
Essentially, they came out like a couple of days before release, and I only heard about this the other day. To basically stop people from getting rid of the PS4, if you own a PS4, right, and you put it in one of the rooms of your house where you've got a setup, and you take your PS5 and you put it in another room where you've got another setup, that PS4 you've got basically becomes a PS5.
Oh.
Like, not the specs, like it doesn't upgrade all of a sudden and become like the machine the PS5 is, but you can Comcast, like you can streamcast your PS5 to your PS4, so it's like you could have 2 PS5s running at the same time. That makes sense, kind of.
It doesn't like turn into a PS5. It's not like BT mode activated, spinning.
Yeah, but you can streamcast your PS5 to your PS4, which is kind of cool because Xbox has not said they're doing anything like that. I've been thinking about it the past couple of days because this year has been a big year for me. I've gained my independence. I've moved into a place with my girlfriend, And the value of money is, you don't really understand until you're put in a situation where every single month, you've got to get the food and you've got to pay your bills, all of this stuff combined. And right now I'm struggling to convince myself that I need the new Xbox. Both Xbox and Sony have released official statements saying they're not going to stop releasing games on the Xbox and PS4 for about 3 years. So the Xbox One and the PS4 are still perfectly working
And
consoles.
that's why the link in the description. I'm starting a fucking GoFundMe for Aaron. Nah, I'm joking.
No. But I genuinely feel just like holding on to this Xbox until the price of the Xbox Series X drops down.
I'm definitely gonna hold on to my Xbox. I've got that modded Xbox 360 under my bed.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm gonna keep the generations of the Xbox. I think we still do have the fucking the old.
Yeah, the original Xbox.
If that was thrown out, I'm gonna go break someone's neck.
Yeah, no, that is definitely around somewhere, but it doesn't seem reasonable right now to buy a new console. Just for the graphical upgrade, I'm not too worried about that. If you're being bad at Rainbow Six Siege like OP is, it doesn't matter how the graphics look, you're still bad at the game, right? Cyberbullying. Cyberbullying here at Brain Dead Podcast. Get cyberbullied. Flight simulator, fly the plane into the house, cyberbullied. But essentially, that is just like my take on it. I was really wanting to get the Xbox. I really wanted to pre-order it. I really wanted to, get it for Christmas. I was kind of hoping to get it for this Christmas. But now, after hearing that they're still going to be releasing this games on this thing in 2 years' time, what's the point? If you can still play the exact same games that are on there, but on your old consoles, what is the point of upgrading right this second?
KIDZZILA, listen to me. We said last podcast, the piece of information that Braindead gave is wait for the price to drop.
It's hard though. It is hard because you've seen everyone on the new consoles and you're like, oh man, I want a slice of that. But it's only a graphical upgrade.
Speaking of games on the new consoles, we have another trailer for a game, the Miles Morales Spider-Man game. So we're gonna watch the trailer for that. Right now, I'm just gonna.
So can I just pause for a second? The game has released. So watching the trailer doesn't do much because the game's out now. But Tom hasn't seen the trailer, and I've only seen like snippets of it. So it'll be cool to get our reactions to it. I played the original Spider-Man game, which was awesome, and it set this game up really well. But let's watch the trailer, and then we'll discuss after.
There's that darn PS4 logo.
If you notice at the bottom there, it says PS5, PS4. See?
I don't know if I'm ready to fly
These games, I've seen the comparisons to how the graphics look on the PS4 and PS5. It is pretty cool. They've also remastered the original Spider-Man game. PS5. The kid kind of looks a bit like Tom Holland in the remastered version, which is funny. Because I'm pretty sure they didn't do a likeness thing.
Guys, I wanted to thank you.
Look, it's a team up. Yeah, you didn't see that coming. Prowler's in the game, hell yeah. Shout out to that fucking Prowler. Shout out to the best film of last year.
By the way, this is loud for me. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No.
Ah, don't worry about it.
They're after new form. Tinkerer.
Oh,
True. Fine.
Gotta say, I'm disappointed, but Krieger.
Oh, it's Rhino. Fuck.
Yeah. They did a Sinister Six thing in the last game, so.
Xbox is missing out.
Yeah, this is a big exclusive. Big exclusive. I bought a PS4 Pro for Spider-Man.
Your way.
This is my time. I'm seizing the moment cause I gotta go for the time's gone. Ain't scared of the dark cause I'm bringing the light with a nice dawn. I shine on. I see it coming, I don't need a sign. Just a moment, I'ma make it mine. This is my time.
Yeah, I legitimately bought a PS4 Pro just so I could play the first Spider-Man game. So you're right, Xbox is missing out. This is one of the better examples of an exclusive. Like, that makes you want to get a PS4, right? A PS5, either one, because it's released on both. it's cool to see Rhino's getting a lead as one of the villains. It was obviously Doctor Octopus in the first Spider-Man game.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think about it?
Looks like a really good game. Xbox is really missing out. We need
What do
something.
you think about Prowler? Because you're a big fan of the Spider-Verse film, like everybody else is, because it was so great.
It looks more or less like the Prowler from the Spider-Verse film, but just a little bit.
If you see the Spider-Verse film, it's kind of ruined who the Prowler is. It's like, oh, that's his uncle. We know now. I wonder if they'll reference it.
They love each other.
Yeah. It definitely is one of the coolest games. I'm gonna get that on PS4 at some point, probably next month when I get paid. Yeah, I love the looks of Miles Morales. The first game plays so smoothly. I've played a couple of original Spider-Man games. Have you ever played any Spider-Man game? Because there were some on Xbox. There was Ultimate Spider-Man, the Andrew Garfield games. Did you ever play any?
I haven't played any Spider-Man games.
One thing that's kind of always not been very good in the 360 and Xbox One Spider-Man games is the web slinging, from like building to building and going through the city on webs. But holy shit, sometimes I could literally just spend like 20 minutes just swinging around where the game is set in the first Spider-Man game, because it was so fluid, it felt so natural, and it was just like so cool to see all of these real monuments as Spider-Man, and it just felt great. And it looks like they're continuing that trend on with this new game, which is awesome. And it's a direct sequel. I know you haven't played the original Spider-Man game, but at the end of Spider-Man, the game, Miles Morales finds out he's been bit by a spider, and he reveals it to Peter Parker, and so it carries on exactly from where the first game left off.
So they properly made it a series. They didn't just go, this Spider-Verse film is doing good, we might as well make it. They went, we're gonna work on this. We're gonna make it like really good. We're gonna make it a story.
Yeah, in the original Spider-Man game, Miles Morales is a side character. You do get to play 1 or 2 missions as him with no powers. Basically, when his dad gets blown up by the terrorist Mr. Negative, or Dr. Negative, I'm not sure which one it is. You get to play like a mission as him roaming through the wreckage, but he's never actually a big character in the first game other than those couple of scenes. So yeah, it is actually a one big flowing story. These two games are connected, which is really cool. And it's a game I'm very excited to play, and it's exciting to know I don't have to buy a PS5, because when I heard this was announced, I didn't think it was coming to the PS4. I kind of thought this would be like a PS5 exclusive. So it's cool to know that we'll be able to play it on the previous gen console for now. Speaking about video games, that's a Marvel video game, or is it a Sony video game?
I think it's Sony, because PS4
Sony, yeah,
owned by Sony, and the Spider-Verse film is owned by Sony. So
it'll be like it's a Marvel property, but it's a Sony video game. At least we're getting a good Marvel game, because holy shit, the last Marvel game sucked. Didn't we talk about it on episode 1?
The Avengers game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about it.
The Avengers game lose. Statistics came out not too long ago for the game and how it did in the market, and holy shit, this game fucking bombed. Are you ready? Are you ready to hear how much this game lost? Like how much it lost the company to make, and how much it is still losing? $62 million lost. That's how bad of a game this was. We talked about it on the first episode.
Jesus fucking Christ, I'm getting 2K20 vibes.
Yeah, we talked about this on the first episode. These numbers weren't released. We said this game was a flop. And the numbers have released, and it's like a double flop. This is the worst case scenario. $62 million lost. That's not good. That is not good. Which is a shame, because there's a lot of high hopes. Let's face it, it's our dream as comic book fans to play as Thor, to play as Captain America, and to play as Iron Man. But the game just flopped. It's boring.
Don't worry, young one. You can have the Marvel vs. Capcom games.
The Marvel vs. Capcom game. Mwah. That's a piece of classic game history. Have you played any of those? You're not much the fighting games, are you? Oh, you have?
Yes, I have. I don't know, but I played one. It was when I had the Game Pass for like a week, and I was
so it was on Xbox One, so it's probably Infinite then. I love all of the Marvel vs. Capcom. Such a great game.
It's the one that has Thanos in it. I don't know if that dulls it down.
Does it have Ultron in it?
Oh yeah.
Right, yeah, it is Infinite, because I think Infinite had Ultron and Thanos, and 3 had Thanos. I'm big into the fighting game scene. So yeah, that's a really cool little tidbit that we talked about on the first episode, and these numbers dropped, and we were like, not only were we right, we were like double right. The game fucking flopped. We're going to jump into another video game trailer while we're on the topic of video games and video games trailers. We just watched one from Marvel. It's time for a DC video game. DC, again, Marvel games.
Injustice 3.
Not Injustice 3. Do you want to do another guess? I'm surprised you didn't go with the obvious. Another Batman game. But, DC, no, it's not another Batman game. There is a Batman game coming out, but we'll be talking about that on episode 4, so stay tuned for that. I think it's called Arkham Knight. This is a different game completely. DC games, what are your knowledge of DC games? Because as much as I'm a big fan of the Marvel comics and the Marvel Cinematic Universe, they don't have a great video game history, whereas DC have the Batman series, which is one of the greatest comic book video game series ever. Arkham Origins, Arkham Asylum, Arkham Knight.
I've watched a little bit of gameplay for the Batman games, and I've played a lot of Injustice 1 and 2.
You've never played any of the 3 Batman games. You've never played Batman.
No.
We need to get our game sharing back up and running, and you need to play them, because playing as Batman is the greatest feeling of all time. And DC just managed to absolutely. Well, I say DC, it's Warner Brothers Games. They managed to kill every single time, and it looks like we might be on for another winner, because there was recently announced a Suicide Squad video game.
Oh, I'll probably play that.
Who saw that coming? Not me, because the first film fucking sucked. Who saw a Suicide Squad video game coming? It's actually based off of this second film. So we're going to watch the trailer for it now, and this game looks really, really interesting, and I'm excited to see how this plays out. Is this the first time you're even hearing of it, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I didn't even know there was a fucking trailer out.
That's great, because, we'll get your first reaction. Do number 1. How much does that look like a film?
I know.
It's not a gameplay trailer, though. Let's make that clear. It's not a gameplay trailer. It's a cinematic trailer. Just look at how cool this fucking game looks.
Mid-rolls.
It's insane.
Oh, from the creators of the Batman Arkham series.
One of the best game series ever. Look at that Brainiac shit.
Yeah,
that shit looks sick.
Brainiac from
Bro, I beg, please don't pause the trailer. And it is such a pain in the ass with trailer pausing.
Oh yeah, sorry.
If you've got any thoughts, just save them for the end, or just blurt them out right now. Like, I'll say it. Brainiac's spaceship there looks fucking menacing.
Yeah.
How scary does that shit look? With the tentacles now.
I know, it's good to see that Brainiac's in this.
Yeah, Brainiac's a fucking huge. Yeah, it's great to see that spaceship. That spaceship looks so cool hanging over the city like that. I love it.
So is it like the
If you haven't read Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, I won't spoil it for you, but Brainiac, has something to do with the
campaign for Injustice?
No, that's a different storyline. That Injustice campaign is Injustice comic. How cool does Harley Quinn's character look? She's not got that polished look like she's been having recently. Don't you think she's had a really consistently polished look? Like, they're trying to make her look like she's really clean. She looks dirty and grungy. That is Deadshot. Not played by Will Smith, which is a shame. Oh yeah, that's hot.
What is this? Some type of Suicide Squad?
There's a Shark Man, of course.
I never miss.
Well, you can't look at this game and tell me you're not excited just based off of a cinematic trailer. Nothing's even happened, and I'm already excited for what the game's got to bring.
Is that Captain Boomerang?
That's Captain Boomerang, yeah. You see, I did mention it's kind of based off of the second film, but with Deadshot in it. Obviously, Deadshot's not in Suicide Squad 2, James Gunn's version, but he's in the game, so.
How are they flying?
They're jetpacks, bro. They fly now. Some cool combos there from Harley Quinn. The Sharkman with the big ass gun, flamethrower from Deadshot, Captain Boomerang with the electric boomerang, and I think that's a shot in the head there.
Where's the Justice League? I mean, if the
Yeah, wait. I've seen the trailer 100 times. Just wait till the ending. And honestly, this trailer's so well done.
Smooth.
fucking Deadshot looks amazing.
Yeah, very cool character design for Deadshot. Deadshot and Harley Quinn look great, and so does Sharkman, to be fair. Captain Boomerang just looks like Captain Boomerang.
Waller's stupid alpha target. Who are we supposed to be killing again?
Get ready for how sick this is. This is definitely one of the things I'm most hyped for. 2021.
Look,
Just about everything.
mighty Superman
21.
is just rushing
Check
that
that
line.
shit out.
What a show off. Beat it, Spandex! We're on a top secret assassination mission here.
No.
Red Sun Superman. Got the purple eye glow instead of the red eye glow.
Mr. Superman, I don't feel so good.
Yeah, he's looking a bit menacing there. He's looking a bit more Homelandery than Superman is. Yeah. Basically, when Superman's evil, he's Homelander from The Boys. Just with less swearing. So, how does that look? It says 2022 there. Fucking hope not.
Alright, that was being really laggy then.
Yeah. Towards the end we lost it a bit, but don't worry, it won't be lost for the people watching this podcast, because KIDZZILA spends several hours editing these podcasts. So you're welcome. Yeah, though the trailer looks great. Really hoping it doesn't come out in 2022. Sorry, it's very confusing because the video title says 2021, but then at the end of the video it says 2022. So I'm more inclined to believe the video game will be coming out in 2022. But what do you think about that?
You want really quickly because they've got to develop the game first. You want a good game.
Don't rush it. Don't rush it. God no. But please get this game out as soon as possible because it looks fucking mental. It looks mental. It looks great.
It's great.
Yeah, really cool trailer. You know what vibes I'm getting? Marvel Avengers video game vibes. Big cast of characters to play as. Yeah, hopefully it just doesn't cost 62 million and is a financial failure. Hopefully it does a bit better. Playable characters, Harley Quinn, fan favourite. She's become an icon and a sensation within the past couple of years. You've got Captain Boomerang, a lesser-known character, but he's kind of become a bit, popular in, the lesser-known character stage, because he was in the first Suicide Squad and people liked him in that. You've got Sharkman from the animated series, who's a great character. Looks a lot more beefy and scary in the video game than he does in the film and the TV series. And you've got Deadshot, who is always a DC fan favourite. He never misses, except from when he misses. YouTube Rewind superstar Will Smith not playing him, which is a shame, because that would have been great. He could have said the classic line.
YouTube Rewind, they're not doing it this year.
Yeah, that's right. What a segue. Again, KIDZZILA, greatest podcaster of all time, on the greatest podcast of all time. Yeah. I
did the segue.
Yeah. No, I set you up, bro. I set you up and I sent it
Yeah.
All right, vote below who's the better podcaster. No, don't really do that. We come as a package. Yeah, do you want to talk a bit about the YouTube Rewind? It's quite a big thing for YouTube. They do it yearly.
They've been doing it yearly since 2010, and they thought this year it's just not been a good year, and we can all agree on that. It's not been the greatest of years.
That's basically what they said, right?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's been a shitty year, so we're not doing it this year.
Yeah, they don't want to do it because it's basically what Aaron said. They don't want to do it because it's been such a bad year, and they don't want to reflect on that. They just want to leave everyone to do it. But hopefully,
when I read that, it kind of felt like, oh, it's been a shitty year, so we're depriving you of something. I don't give a fuck about the YouTube Rewind. It's always garbage. There's never actually the good content creators.
People are saying that they need to do it because even though it's not good, it brings the whole community together just to shit all over it.
I think in reality, they're kind of scaring away from it because when they do YouTube Rewind, they like to get a lot of the big YouTubers in one room, right? So everyone would have to be wearing face masks for the entire video, essentially. You know, you can't have Pyrocynical in his fursuit in a face mask. It's gonna be fucking weird, bro.
You want to know what's cool?
Go ahead.
Other YouTubers like PewDiePie and a few others actually do make YouTube Rewind every year. They make it better. So hopefully,
What?
creators.
What? Did PewDiePie make, what was it, 2019? Was he in that YouTube Rewind? I think he was taken out for some reason.
No, that's not what I'm saying. He wasn't in it, but he made one because 2019 was so shit.
No, that's not the reason he wasn't in it. I think we all remember the reason. PewDiePie lost his YouTube Red series.
No. I am not talking about that. I am saying PewDiePie made his own rewind because 2019's was not a good year's rewind. So a load of creators came together to make their own rewind.
I see what you're saying. I feel like you're not right. I feel like PewDiePie made that as a response to, oh, I can't be in your YouTube Rewind because I said the N-word.
I mean, yeah, it could be, but hopefully a load of creators.
It could be.
A load of creators come together this year to make the rewind that we all deserve.
It's like a 2-minute music video. It's not going to change my fucking year.
I don't give a fuck. I like it.
I'm not good. Yeah, I know, but the way it's being talked about is like it's the cure for coronavirus or something. I don't fucking care. If they don't make a YouTube Rewind this year, my life will have no significant change. It will not affect me in any way, so I couldn't care less. But it is an interesting standpoint. But what if everything else took that standpoint and was like, you know what, it's been a shitty year, I'm not going into work tomorrow. That's essentially what it's like. It's like, you know what, it's been a shitty year. McDonald's machine, always broken now. It's just been a
shitty year. That's the end of the podcast.
Right, turn it off. No, but that is essentially what it's like. It's like, oh, it's been a shitty year. We're not doing it anymore. That's the end of that.
Yeah, it's been a shitty year. No more Tom.
Yeah, no more Team Tom.
He's gone.
For this last little segment, I think we had a couple trailers. What's missing on the trailer list, bro? We might have to save some for next episode.
We've watched all of them.
Oh, for real?
We watched Black Adam, Batman, Spider-Man, and Suicide Squad.
Oh, there was one more thing, but I think we will save that for episode 4. It's the Suicide Squad 2 sneak peek trailer. Last episode, it was episode 1, we watched the teaser trailer, but now they've released an actual trailer because the first trailer was kind of just like still images, introducing the characters. Whereas now there's like an actual cinematic style trailer. So we'll watch that episode 4 because I wanted to dedicate the last little 10 minutes to talking about how you have adapted to becoming a YouTuber, essentially, because you've got quite a storied history over on YouTube. I kind of wanted to touch into that, and I thought it'd be cool to do like a final little segment talking about where we've come from and how we've been on the internet so long, because I've been doing internet-related business since I was in high school, year 8, so we're talking like 2014. It's mental to think that this is still an ongoing thing. So what was your first channel? What was the first thing you tried to do, content wise?
My first channel is the channel I'm on right now. It's just reskinned, and all the videos, they're still there. They've just been privatized.
What did you used to do? For the people who are watching this and they're like, oh, these guys seem really natural at doing this. What did you used to do in your old videos? Because this isn't the first time you've made a content for the internet.
I used to be Little T. We used to wrestle on the trampoline. I used to be a wrestling channel. I used to do wrestling. I used to do DVD reviews. I used to do little ring reviews. I did figure reviews.
Yeah. So that's really where you got your start, but you've done a lot of other stuff. I wasn't just talking about the Little T stuff in the backyard wrestling promotion. I'm talking about probably one of my favorite gimmicks you had was the Team Tom. It's probably a bit embarrassing to talk about, but I feel like I feel like if you ever pop off, because let's face it, I wasn't expecting this podcast to do so well. It's just true. Yeah. I mean, what are we on, episode 2? Each video has a combined total of nearly 500 views. That's kind of crazy considering like we're both not huge. I expected these podcasts to maybe get like 50 views each, but for some reason they're popping off and they're appearing in people's recommended.
I have 300 old subscribers, and I get the highest I've got is 50 views, and I'm getting 10 views a video.
Yeah, this podcast has kind of popped off. I sponsored it on my I sponsored it. I showed it off on my Twitch and my Instagram, but I really didn't expect this to go as hard as it's gone. So again, I know we've not said it yet, but thank you from both myself and OP for supporting the Brain Dead podcast. This is something we've wanted to do for so long.
We wouldn't be here without all the support we've got. Thank you to all the people. Like I always post whenever the episode comes out. I post on Snapchat that the episode is out, and I always get support. Like, hey, I've watched this. You've done a great job. Hey, you've done a great fucking podcast, man. Keep it up.
Yeah, there seems to be fans of this, which is crazy. It's cool to think that someone can sit down and watch an hour of us just like shooting the shit, because this is like the sort of stuff that we do when we're on Xbox. This is the sort of stuff that we do all the time. So it's cool to think someone else is like, oh, this is actually quite entertaining. I can watch this. I can watch them talk about nerdy, geeky shit and YouTube drama. This is great.
We used to do this in Xbox parties. We never used to record this.
Yeah, so it's cool to think that there's support out there and there's people who want to watch this continuously, and the videos are popping off so much. But, you know, it wasn't always like that. So, Team Tom, if you ever pop off now, it's best to get this out there. It's best to air out all of your grievances.
I used to like Jake Paul.
No. Cutting you off. You didn't used to like Jake Paul. You used to love Jake Paul.
Everyone did. I
didn't love Jake Paul.
No. I know so many people that are in my year group right now that can back me up on this. Everyone either watched Jake Paul or Logan Paul or fucking both of them.
I didn't. Not my cup of tea. But what's Team Tom? What was the content like on there? Vlogging and stuff. What was that like?
It was never anything. It was a fucking Instagram page.
You essentially did vlogging and stuff though, didn't you? You vlogged like a couple road trips.
I did like 2 vlogs and they were shit.
I liked them. I thought they were entertaining. One of my favourite little tea videos is the food review where you review satay sticks and like a bottle of Lil.
Sticks.
It was what?
Sticks that you get with a tattoo.
Oh man, they were the best. And like the challenges you used to do with Sam, they were so funny. It's kind of a shame that it's okay. It's alright, dude. We'll just cut it out.
This libtard forgot to shut my door.
Don't stress it too much. Don't stress it too much. That takes like 10 seconds to cut out. That's fine. So basically, when were we up to? You used to film challenges and stuff with people, and that was fun content. It's cool going back and looking at that, especially Planet Little T stuff. That channel really popped off. I've got no fucking idea what happened with Planet Little T. That's such a weird part of the internet. I really want to get... I don't remember the email and password for it. You need to figure out the email and password.
I don't know that. You started that channel.
No. Honestly, you started that channel. You started that channel and gave me the password and email so I could upload content on there as well, because it was going to be like a combined channel. Yeah. Honestly, I checked the email for it, and it's something to do with you. It's something like Little T something. I swear to you, it was your account originally, and you gave me the password and email, and we were both going to upload content on there. That was the original plan for the channel. It's going to kind of be like a Brain Dead sort of idea where we both have like videos on the channel. But I want to get into that channel because the channel's fucking monetized. There's money in that YouTube channel. I don't know how much, because like I said, I don't have the email for it. But I did a supercut of the first couple of episodes of a Adult Swim show called Mr. Pickles when it wasn't very popular and it just came out, and that was like
has 1 million views.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Pull it up now. Let me pull it up now. I'm gonna see.
I'm just still getting a picture of Jaeger. Oh yeah, there you are. So go on. Let's see what's Mr. Pickles at.
Okay, so the channel has 1.3 thousand subscribers, and the Mr. Pickles video. Let me find it.
the Little T YouTube channel, for those that don't know.
609,000.
That's crazy. That video is monetized. It's got the green dollar sign. So I don't know how much money's in there, but if I can ever get into that.
Then the how to get I think the next best video is the how to get XP on Borderlands. That's got 600.
Not bad, not bad. But yeah, that was essentially just like an inside joke channel that I made just to basically meme on the family.
Oh,
but,
the longest YouTuber ever has 1.2 thousand.
It's crazy. I don't know. That's what I mean. Like
all the other neighborunos.
Neighborinos. Some projects that I've tried on YouTube have popped off. Some have flopped. So, you know, I've had my fair few YouTube channels.
Yeah.
I had a wrestling review channel. I've had 1 or 2 gaming channels, but
funnily enough, the channel we're on right now used to be that channel.
Yeah, KIDZZILA Archives was a channel where I used to review. Yeah, I used to review wrestling content. And shout out to anyone who's still subscribed to this and is like watching the podcast like 6 years later. He's like, oh, what the hell? Yeah, I did a couple of vlogs on there when I went to wrestling shows and stuff. But I did have a somewhat successful YouTube channel. It's still up now. A lot of people might notice when I'm streaming. My gamer tag is Riznute. When I was in high school, I was actually quite the entrepreneur. I started a clan. I started a clan called Riznute. No, not called Riznute. That was my name. It's called Riz Clan, RIZZ. And I invited a couple of people.
Boy.
What was that, sorry?
He wanted to be the next phase boy.
Yeah, essentially. But what is absolutely stupid about the Riz Clan is it blew up. It blew up super heavy. It's lost a lot of subscribers because essentially, if you don't know, YouTube does this thing where I think it's every 6 months. It's called a rollback purge, and basically any YouTube channels that haven't interacted with a YouTube channel that is subscribed to
subscribers.
Yeah. At one point,
I've got like 8 something now.
Yeah. At one point, I've screen capped it when I was like 15 and like really proud of myself. It was at like nearly 11k. It was like 10.8k subscribers, like getting close to 11,000 subs. So that's like the most successful thing I've ever done, and that was literally just me and a couple of friends from high school filming Call of Duty videos. We played a couple of minor pro games. That was it, essentially. We couldn't really go past just playing online with each other because we were all under 18. So whenever we wanted to play any sort of big matches, whenever we qualified for anything, we weren't able to play in them because we weren't old enough to.
That's weird. I almost won some money playing a tournament on Siege.
Yeah. Well, you really shouldn't have. You probably had to lie about your age, I'm guessing, because unless it was just set up by some like random who doesn't care. Because back in the day when I owned Riz Clan and we were doing game tournaments, it was all competitive, but it was all legit. And essentially, I remember once we got into this fairly big one, we played a bunch of qualifying matches against other British teams, and it came to the point where we were in the top 16 bracket. And I'd been talking to the person, and they didn't realize that we were all under 18, and they were like, "Oh shit, you can't be in the tournament. You're not old enough to own the game, so therefore we can't like have you play." Essentially, so that's.
And then you became big sad.
Yeah, that was kind of the end of the clan. We reached where we were at. Like we got 10k subs. We were popping off. Every video was doing really well. All the people who I brought into the clan all got clout from it.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that channel's still up and all the videos are still on there?
I privatized all the videos because they're hella cringy. Some of the montage videos might still be on there, but no, I privatized all of them because when
no, nothing but the shots.
Yeah. That was the year. If I could go back to like, I reminisce so much about like 2013 and 14 and just like making Call of Duty montages. It was such a simple time. You hear older people talk about that like so much when I was younger, and hear them talk about like the old days, and you never really think you're gonna be there, but one day you'll get to an age where you're like, holy shit, bro, I wish it was 10 years ago and I was making Black Ops 2 montages, because that shit was the best. That shit was so fun. But essentially, the reason Riz clan failed, well, not failed, but we all kind of collectively said, let's stop doing this. It's because we couldn't go to the next level. We couldn't become the next, competitive major league team because we were all under 18. It's a sad ending, but 10k subscribers, and this wasn't now. This was like, what are we talking, like 2014, 15? So like 5-6 years ago, 10k was considered like not a big deal, but it wasn't a small feat. Like 10k nowadays isn't anything really, is it?
Yeah, 10k now is channels with the still 2010 intros where it's like
yeah, exactly, the Fiverr intros. But back in the day, I remember 2015, 2016, 10k subscribers was fucking mental. That was like, we were like, holy shit, we made it, we're YouTube famous now. So that's probably the most successful I've ever been on the Riz clan, starting that.
Some of them videos probably have more views than your subscribers.
Yeah, probably. No, I don't think we ever got any more than 8k views. No way. But 10k subscribers was great. But then obviously YouTube purged, and I think we dropped down. We lost like 2,000 subs or whatever. It's fine. I'm not active on there. It's a fun memory. I like to go back and watch the old montage.
Yeah.
But that's where myself and OP come from. A little history lesson, a little brain dead history lesson. We haven't always been KIDZZILA and OD'd OP. I went for years being known as Riz Nukes. I've actually gone to change my my Xbox gamer tag, but I can't do it. It breaks my heart every time, because every time I go to change it, I type KIDZZILA live in, and YouTube brings up this message saying like, you have been known as Riz Nukes for like 8 years. Are you sure you want to change it?
Oh no, that hits hard.
I'm like tearing. I've honestly gone to change my name a couple of times, because every time I'm playing a game on Twitch, it really annoys me when I watch their VOD and it's like Riz Nukes. Like, you can see that I'm Riz Nukes, and it's like, that's not who I am anymore. But every time I go to change my name on Xbox is like, bro, do you want to have a talk? Are you sure you want to change your name? This is really what you want.
Real shit. You sure?
Yeah. So I've quit out every time. Like, no, you're right. I shouldn't do that. It's been going on for so long. But that's just basically where myself and OP come from. We've both been on the internet for a stupid amount of time, and we one day just decided, hey, let's do a podcast. Those are pretty popular, right? I'm watching podcasts.
I remember I was driving through the hometown, and we were like, I was driving through the hometown. You were texting me. You were like, do you want to do a podcast? I was like, yeah, I want to do a podcast.
And here we are in episode 3, and the podcast is doing quite well. So thank you for your continued support. We will be bringing merchandise out soon. I've got all the hoodies like designed, just final touches and tweaks and stuff, and then hopefully you'll see us wearing them in podcasts. And then
because I'm running out of hoodies.
That's when you'll know that.
I'm rolling between two. I'm rolling between the red one and this marble one.
I own about 3,000 hoodies. This is my anatomy of sludge hoodie, but I own like 3,000 hoodies, so I'll never run out. But Brain Dead hoodies will be fire, and they will be dropping very soon.
Okay, it's been an hour and a half. We need to cut this shit.
An hour and 20, longest podcast. To be honest, it'll probably be cut down a little bit, because there's a couple of blips in the podcast where we've had to deal with phone calls and people walking in to studios. So thanks for watching episode 3 of the Brain Dead podcast.
In the future, after the Babona virus, we are going to do a studio episode. I'm going to pack up my mic and all my shit, and I'm going to go around to KIDZZILA's house, and we're going to do the full fucking podcast live at studio together.
An in-studio podcast coming soon, hopefully, when this shit dies down. But yeah, we have been Brain Dead. I've been KIDZZILA. You can find me at all of the usuals. You're probably seeing them on the screen right now. KIDZZILA live.
Over here, on the screen.
On this side.
No, it's on this side.
No, it's that side now. I changed that.
I said that side last podcast. It's this side.
I thought it was on the top somewhere. It's all the usual stuff. I stream Call of Duty primarily now. That's become like my game of choice. I'm actually hopping on there as soon as this is over, so you can catch me on Twitch at some point. Yeah, there you go. P's become quite the Minecraft and Rainbow streamer. So make sure you go check out both of our Twitches, YouTube channel and Instagrams. I'm constantly updating Instagram. It's the best place to hear about when podcasts are being filmed, edited, coming out, when I'm streaming on Twitch, when OP's streaming on Twitch, when he's got videos coming out. So make sure you go hit the Instagrams. They are vital to stay up to date with Brain Dead. And we'll catch you over on episode 4. Thanks for joining us.
See you fuckers later.